Millions of bridges are all constructed with a goal in mind to move freight over an obstacle. Sometimes they are built to move traffic or even support the weight of trains. One such bridge is located in the middle of nowhere, with the nearest town being a city called Valley Center. Unlike most bridges, this little concrete bridge would actually be haunted. This bridge is known as Therosa's Bridge. This bridge would originally be constructed out of wood, but would be redone into concrete, giving it the look it has today. There are not much to the bridge itself because, well, it's just a bridge. What we really need to do is take a look into the history of the bridge and why it's called Therosa's Bridge. The bridge's original construction date is completely unknown, but the bridge was redone sometime in the late 1900s, going from a wood construction to a more suitable concrete construction. Around 1976, the bridge would catch fire and completely burn down to the ground. But in a mysterious turn of events, the bridge would catch fire once again in 1978. The cause of both of these fires were left completely unknown. With the physical bridge's story over with, let's dive into the story of Therosa. While there are many stories and legends as to what happened to this bridge, all would end up with the same principle. A mother loses her baby to an unknown force, and the baby would end up underneath the bridge and drowning, but the mother would go missing while looking for her baby. Let's dive into what could have possibly happened to Therosa, and what happened to her baby. Our first theory starts off when a cavalry had a skirmish with the Native American tribe. It was extremely common for attacks to take place on either side, and the Union's idea of manifest destiny would not be halted by the Native American tribes. Unfortunately, this idea would lead to Therosa getting attacked, and one of the tribe members would end up stabbing Therosa. She would then drop her baby into the creek, and the baby would drown. The second theory is that Therosa was a young woman who had an illegitimate baby, and she ends up drowning her baby in Jester Creek to hide her shame. Only a few days pass on before she feels extremely sad about the situation. Later, overcome by guilt, she would drown herself in the same creek she would have drowned her baby. The third theory tells of an engaged woman who fell in love with another man and bore his child. Jealous with rage, her fiancé reportedly threw the baby over the bridge into the creek below, and Therosa jumped off the bridge to save her baby, but drowned herself instead. Today, the bridge still experiences unknown activities such as ghost lights and distorted figures. Some cars mysteriously stall, and sometimes cars would have their steering wheel mysteriously turned, leading them to almost crash. But these are only theories. Many stories continue to be told about the bridge, but our takeaway is this: do not mess with the supernatural, because you may end up becoming one of the ghost legends yourself.